Happy 2018. It's a new year. And this is Deb Evans with DebEvansConsulting.com. And on Twitter, I'm DebCE. And I thought I'd start the new year off with a tutorial on Twitter, because I think some of us have forgotten about Twitter and its relevance or how to use it. One of the questions that came up not too long ago are, what are Twitter lists? So we'll just stick to Twitter lists today. You can see here that I'm on my Twitter profile, twitter.com @DebCE, and you can see my tweets, my following, followers, full transparency here, my likes and lists. Now there's two ways to get to your list. You can see it here, 20 lists. Those are lists that I have created. Or you can go up here to your profile and you can go to list this way. So either way works, and I love it when there's two options. If you've got one, hopefully you can pick up the other. So here are the lists that I have created, and I will show you how to create a list. You could tap into any one of these lists if you want, and you can follow them yourself, so you can have a list. The other thing I wanted to show you is that you should go and check every once in a while if you've been added to a list, which I will admit I've neglected to do that recently. So this is, if you go member of, you can go and you can see. So let's do this together. Let's see what list I'm members of. So experts to follow. Thanks, Nicole. That's pretty cool. Mighty marketers. I like to be part of that list too. Not sure why I'm part of this music one, but okay. So you go through here. Oh, love to partner with. I'm going to have to connect with Josh and see who he is and why he wants to partner with. Why am I on that list? So you go through, you see, and I could like be detoured by shiny things here and start really diving into these, but I'll do that for another video and do it on my own time. So see, I'm part of lots of these lists. All right, so let's go back up. And these are the lists that I have made. One of my favorites that I visit on a regular basis is, let's see, where is it? Franchise Friends. So I have 527 members that I have put in my franchising list. So anyone that's involved in franchising, I put them on this list. So how do you create a list if you're starting from scratch? If you look over here, create a list. So let's say you're going to create a new list. So you give it a name. Let's say I'm going to do this. I'm going to give it a description. And you may want to use this for your marketing purposes or just be able to follow them, whatever reason you want to create your list. And it's easier to follow and see what tweets are going on with those that you follow and you want to keep tabs on if you create them and you put them in a list. Now, you can make it public or you can make it private. So only you have access to this list. So let's just say for giggles, we're going to make it private. And you save the list. So now I have a new list, and now I want to find people that are on this list. So let's do this. Let's see if I can find this brand new franchisor. There it is. So I'm already following it. So I'm going to add them to a list. So then you click on the dots over here, and you can do this on any profile, and then you can see all my list, and then you can add them, and you can see here this one's locked, so I can tell that that's it's locked. So I would add him to that list, and he's added, or she's added, whatever, and I've closed it. So that's how easy it is to create a list. And I would say, as I said, lists are great to be able to keep tabs and see, what's going on for those that I follow within franchising or Houston or whatever the list I've created. Now I'll show you here how you can add to a list. So this is my stream here. So let's see. Let me find one. Oh, let's just go for this one. If I wanted to add them to a list, you have to click on their profile. You bring it up. The dots are over here. Let's see. Dots are over here. And then you just add or remove them from a list. And then I can add them to a list. Now let's say you've created a list that you really don't need anymore. And I did see a few here when I was just talking to you. So let's say Periscope. I created this list long ago. There's only 3 members in there. I really don't need this list any longer. So let's see if Twitter is going to open it up. And what I can do is over here, I just click delete. Are you sure you want to delete this list? Yes. So I don't need a list anymore. So what I'll do is go through here, and I'm probably going to need to edit some of my lists. And any that I have, 10 or less members, I really don't need any longer. So hopefully this is helpful to you. If you're not following me on Twitter, it's DebCE. Or if you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact me via email at deb@debevansconsulting.com. And have a great 2018, and I hope to see you on Twitter.